welcome to Round Robin. I'm your host, Robin McCormick with the City of Hampton. And today we're going to meet with a couple of gentlemen who are organizing a mega high school reunion. Not just one year, not just one class, a big old party in Hampton. Welcome. My guests are Michael Harper and Shelton Tucker. Hello.
How you doing? Good morning.
Hi.
So let's start out by saying you're both proud Bethel Bruins.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right. Green and gold all the way.
All the
That's
way.
right.
And what year did you guys graduate?
I came out in '75.
And I came out in 76, class of 76. Bicentennial class.
Yay, that was a great year. So how did this come about? Why aren't you just organizing a reunion for your own class? Is it his fault? You wanted to say, hey, I like you and your friends, let's all party together?
No, actually what happened was, as I've stated, we're dressed today the way we are because of the sad situation. And I got tired of those kind of situations being our new form of social media.
Where you only see people at a funeral.
That's
a sad, I hate, it happens when we age, doesn't it?
That's right.
Yes.
That's one of the inevitable thoughts we have to keep in
Otherwise,
mind.
you're the person who we're coming to see, so that's not good either.
Right, exactly. So when I first started, we tried to do a class, just my class, or maybe his class, but it wasn't enough of us around to just do the two classes, so we had to extend it a little bit. Ultimately, we extended it all the way up to 92. So it's 22 classes that we're bringing together for this thing.
Wow, okay, so, if we're talking out there to people who graduated from Bethel between, what are the years?
1970 and 1992.
Now, is that the first class at Bethel?
1970 was the first graduating class
Okay.
of Bethel. Yes, it was. The school actually started in 1968. And the first
But nobody
graduating-
transfers their senior year, so
Right,
they started
right,
with junior
right.
class, okay.
Right.
Wow, okay, so 22 years worth of people. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna have fun that weekend?
Okay, well, the weekend kicks off Friday night because it is Hampton and Bethel's. It's Bethel's homecoming, and Hampton and Bethel will be playing that night.
Ooh, fierce,
Yes,
and y'all are gonna have a new
crosstown
football coach,
Yeah.
and who is a Bethel alum, very enthusiastic,
Yeah.
very exciting.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so we're going to have a tailgate party at the Darling Stadium.
Okay.
We'll all be attending the game.
You guys are gonna fill the whole parking lot. You gotta get there early,
And
right?
we hope to fill the whole stadium. We hope to bring the students back to Bethel, back to the games and stuff like that when we were in high school, like it was when we were in high school. So after the game, we're going to be going back to the convention center in Hampton, and we'll be having a meet and greet for all of our students and alumni and everything. And Saturday will be a banquet party type thing, and Sunday we'll be having a cookout at Mill Point Park.
That's nice. So you've got a mixture of events.
Yes, we have a
People
mixture.
can bring families
Yes.
or not, depending on what you want to do.
Everybody, the families are invited too, but you must have your pass, your 3-day pass for the whole weekend.
So you got to pay up, is what you're saying. You got
Gotta
to
pay.
register so you know how much food to buy,
That's right.
and you got to pay up.
Right.
How many people? You guys told me. I mean, this is an October event.
Yes.
We're talking in July, and you've already got how many people registered?
We have roughly 450 people paid.
That's
so far.
kind of awesome.
Absolutely.
There's some enthusiasm in the Bruins,
There's-
right?
Absolutely, and we've had a great opportunity. I want to thank our sponsors. We actually have great sponsorship. One of our sponsors, Ty Singer Motors,
Oh, they're
and
so wonderful.
also Cook Brothers and Tuskegee Contracting. They're our platinum sponsors for the event.
Diamond sponsor.
That's wonderful.
Diamond sponsors for the event. And then we have this been endorsed by the mayor, and also
Yeah, because his kids graduated
his
from
kids
Bethel,
graduated,
right?
and
All
his-
three
and
of
his
those,
wife
and they
and
were.
his
retired.
wife taught.
She retired
I
from
forgot.
Bethel,
I didn't
yeah.
realize that's where she taught.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's a big supporter of
Yes.
Bethel.
And
And
Mary.
Hampton Convention and Tourism is a platinum sponsor.
Great.
And we also have, the exciting thing about this is that there's a number of Bethel alumni that own businesses in this city, and they have stepped up in a major way as sponsor, Beltone being another one of our sponsors. And then we have Simply Unique, which is a jeweler design. He has designed a commemorative bear for us.
Oh,
We wanted to keep that a secret.
oh, how cool!
It's real nice. It's real nice. I'll come back in and show it to you.
Yes.
It's very nice. It's a sterling silver bear head, and it commemorates our event. We want everybody to look back, and this whole thing is about reminiscing and reconnecting. And this will be something they can look down their wrist. It's definitely for the ladies. They can look down and look their wrists and say, "Oh man, I remember that class reunion we went to."
Well, you know, I will tell you a little story. I just went to my college reunion in May, and I didn't go to my own class. I went to the class ahead of me because I had so many friends in that class.
Right.
But when you only have that reunion with your own class, you were in school for 4 years, whether it's college or high school, and you know people,
Yeah,
absolutely.
you know,
That's right.
or your siblings' friends who are older or younger. So having the group together, I think, is a really exciting opportunity to reconnect.
We're actually hearing that family reunions are taking place as a result of this because of the
they're going to
span
have
of
people in
classes.
town, so let's
Even my
build
little
on it.
sister, who's 10 years younger than me, is included. She's in class of 85. So, you know, this is a great event, great unifying event. And as he mentioned, the demographics for this event are perfect for the Gen X and baby boomers.
No way. You guys are, well, baby boomers. You're not Gen, well, it overlaps
Well,
into
I'm
Gen
Y.
X.
I'm only 30, so I don't know what he's talking about. I graduated early, much
Very,
real early.
very early. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
But it's a wonderful chance for families and friends to come back together. I've made some wonderful new friends beyond this, and I reconnected with some old friends. It's a good chance for us to get together with each other instead of crying and leaning on each other's shoulders. Good chance to shake hands and say, "Hey, man, I remember that time in high school when we hid out behind the gym, and excuse me, and smoked a cigarette or something like that."
Yeah, that was bad in those days, wasn't it?
real bad in
That was
those
what
days.
passed for really
Well,
bad.
The interesting thing about reunions or high school is coming of age.
Yeah.
And so we have a lot of coming of age event that people look back on with fond memories. And so we have a great event planned. Big Dreams Entertainment is going to be our
Entertainer for the night.
for Friday, Saturday, and they're also going to MC on Sunday. But we also have a great lineup for Sunday.
We got people coming back that graduated from Bethel who are nationally renowned artists. To mention one, Beverly Kane, who is
Right, she's the first chair of
first
the
chair
Virginia
of
Symphony.
Symphony.
Oh,
He's a Bethel grad.
wonderful.
Yes.
Daryl Inman, who played with B.B. King and the Temptations.
Yes.
We have. That's just a name. We don't want to let the cat out of the
That
bag.
is so exciting. So this is going to be not just reconnecting, but truly celebrating
Yes, a celebration.
Bethel and their grads and what you guys have done with your lives. It's one thing to come back to a high school reunion, 5 years, but you guys have had a time to make your mark and make your families and build lives and be able to share that again.
And another thing that I might add that Busch Gardens, when I graduated in 1975, Busch Gardens opened that year, and our first senior skip day, we called it back then.
Yeah, well, they still do.
That's where we went, to Busch Gardens. It was their first year opening. So hopefully, Busch Gardens, if you're out there listening, you'll.
You need some more sponsorships?
Yeah,
Is that what you're looking for?
We definitely need sponsors because we want all proceeds that come from this will be donated to various charities, and the rest of it that's not used for the reunion, it will be donated to various charities, and we're going to donate back to Bethel to help
I was
the
going to
students out.
say, that's a good
Yes,
idea.
we're getting them involved. We're getting the students involved.
Yeah, they're
too.
involved
Are they gonna
with
help?
the planning. Yes,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
going to
Oh,
help.
yeah. The
We
teachers.
have a great relationship with the principal and
They're
faculty.
very
there.
supportive.
They've been very supportive. We've used some of their resources, such as the school
The
yearbook.
lists, okay, to go back.
yeah, to go
How
back.
many people, you've got 450 now, how many people do you figure are in these 22 classes?
Oh,
22 times 400 a year?
Times 400.
Yeah.
Now, when I first started it, we set the demographics up at 400 people per class, average size per class. That's
Right.
8,800 people. So if you take just half of that, cut it in half, that's 4,400. Now, of course, we realized that maybe 2,200 didn't want to come.
Some of them don't want to come, some of them aren't able or
Some
aren't
aren't
with us
able.
any longer.
And some are deceased. So we've invited over like 1,700 people. And people are calling. We were having a meeting last night, and our phones were jumping off the chain because people, I want to reserve a table. I want to reserve a table. And we're telling people the best way to do this is to go ahead on and reserve a table because we do have a
Table sponsorship.
table sponsorship, so they can do that.
Okay.
We definitely want them to hurry up and do it. So you guys out there, hurry up and get it done now.
All right, well, it sounds like fun. You guys have a great time, and I hope you hear from a whole lot more people.
Well, we thank you for having us on, and you guys out there again, get it in.
Thank you so much for coming by.
you for
It looks like
having
it's
us
going to
on.
be a very fun event. Have a great time.
We plan on it
thank
being a
you.
blast.
And thank you for watching. If you are a Bethel alum within that 22-year-old time span, give them a call because I don't think you want to miss this party. Thanks for watching.